English is not just a language, it's a key that opens doors to the world. Every activity you do brings you closer communicating with millions of people. Right? So, welcome to our 12th grade. I'm your teacher, Rachel Hibbert, and this will be a micro teaching programming activity for middle school. 12th grade is the grade that we're aiming for this activity. The activity is sponsored by our teacher, Juanita Murillo, at Oteima School. The subject for this class will be English. So let's go. All right. This video is going to be created in our YouTube channel, My Digital Garden. Now we have our general objectives. What are they? To design a micro-teaching proposal that integrate the simple present tense into activities adapted for intermediate levels using four pedagogical strategies. We're about to see those strategies in our clasification tool, which is in Spanish, ayuda colateral, trabajo con herramientas digitales, periódico mural, o programación de material gráfico. In those cases will be collateral aids, digital tools, bulletin board, and the creation of a graphic material. As we mentioned before, our class will be about the simple present tense. This video is for teachers and students, so you can know how to use those collaborations or classifications and apply them to class no matter what subject you're teaching. All right, so for our first activity, we're going to use our first classification. The link that we're going to be using is Lucid Chart. All right, so we have the instructions on this first activity, which name is Detectives Are Present. Indications will be to create a conceptual map. Examples which will be required on that conceptual map will be affirmative, negative, and question sentence. They can make it beautiful, colorful. How to do it? Please read the instructions, and they are right here. What do we don't want to do at this point is not wrong, but that's not what we're looking for. The conceptual map, which is on the pink page, is not what we're looking for. We're looking for something more simple and bold. So if you see the white page, we have the simple present tense, which is an affirmative, negative question. Affirmative, we have the sentence below, I play tennis. For the question, we have, do you play tennis? Right? So, very simple. They can put the page in a different color, whatever they choose, but keep it simple as a conceptual map. All right?
Hi guys, welcome to your class and we're going to start first with the first activity where you're going to create a conceptual map. You're going to go into the application which is lucidchart.com. The link will be on the activity planner and you're going to click on registration on Google. We're going to be using our Google account, so we're going to enter our Google account, in this case, my school account, rachel.hebert at Okay, perfect. Let me see, there is a typo here. And we're going to enter the password. It's going to ask for step verification. Let's verify. I'm putting on my phone that yes, it's me. And we're going to get into the application, which is called Lucid Chart. Here you will have we're going to close out this one. We have some new themes for your new activity. Okay, so you're going to click on where it says plantillas if you have it in Spanish, or schemes if you have it in English. Okay, so you click on plantillas and we're going to choose an option that says conceptual map. Okay, so here you go. You have other examples. You can choose any one of them to choose your conceptual map. You click on use this plantilla or scheme, and then you start doing filling up with information. So let's choose one very quick. It looks like this. You can take away the view, make it wider, and click on use this example. And it's loading. You can make it very simple for it to use, no complications, it's quite easy, and then you start filling the information that you need into it. So the simple, let's delete all this. And since our topic is a simple present tense, and then you start filling out, it's super easy and you will love it. I'm just gonna exit out of this, all right? Since that's all for now.
So now we have the second activity, which is an individual one as well as collaborative. What does collaborative means? Means that each student will work on one big page that will be created by one of our teachers and they will add information there. The tool that we're going to be using is called Padlet, all right? And the activities are right here on this board. The second classification where we're going to be using Padlet is a collaborative wall. Students can go to the link that is also on this panel, or they can scan the QR code with their mobile device. Now, they join the wall, they click scan the code, they add the post, they add the image using the same information that we're handling, which is the simple present tense. And as a bonus points, they get points for reacting and also adding some reactions to the post of other colleagues. All right. So this is how it should look like, or the example. We have one, two, three, four, five posts where they have my daily routine, which is the name of this activity, the instructions, which is right below here, title, name, last name, picture, and the sentence. Now, for bonus points, as you see, those purple hearts is the reaction of another student. And on the second example that you see on this wording palette, we have one nice comment. Now, we're going to
All right, now for activity two, we have an individual collaborative methodology. The score is about 30%, and the tool will be Padlet. As you already know, the link is already added into all of these activities. So we are going to move to the next page. And our activity has a collaborative wall where the name of the activity is My Daily Routine, and it's going to be done in Padlet. What are we going to do? We are going to go to the link, which is also in this activity. It's also written here. You're going to join the Padlet wall and click on the link or scan the QR code. The QR code is right here below under this picture, and type your name and last name and the sentence in the text box. Make sure your sentence uses the simple present tense correctly. For example, we have I walk to school every day. That's a very simple example. Then you click publish, and you can also comment to one or two or react to one of your colleagues' posts. All right, moving on, we're going to go over to the link and open a new tab. And we have some examples here. So as you already know, the instructions are also on this collaborative wall. Why is this collaborative? Because your colleagues will add their information or homework right on the same page. But you, as individuals, will be able to add your own information. So now you have my daily routine, which is the name of this activity, and instructions that we already read a while ago. So in order for you to add the post, you can right click, paste the picture if you already have a picture, or click on the plus sign that we have here. You can add a picture, add a link, take a picture opening your camera or an image search. For example, I'm going to try to search real quick, like a GIF, example, or image. Let's say wash. And we have a picture here. Would be great if you have a picture of your own. So the picture is loading. As per the instruction, you're going to add the title, my daily routine, your name and last name, Rachel Hibbert, and write down in a one sentence, I wash my hands every day. You can change the color of your post. I'm going to choose green for a change and then click publish. It goes right on the wall, and that is all. For extra points, you can also comment or click or react to the post of one of your colleagues. So you can, if you like the post for Daphne, you can click and add a heart, or you can make a comment like, "Hey Daphne, really like your post," and enter, and that's it. You're done for this activity.
Gonna move to our next activity, which is also individual, and it's gonna be on Genially. Now, on Genially, we are having our classification, which shows a wall newspaper or bulletin board. What they will do, they will go, this case, to Genially. We're gonna use Genially for the next activity. They will log in, register, choose a template as we're doing on previous activities, right? On previous activities, and this is actually the example on how it's supposed to look like. So we have English in action, we have my typical day, healthy habits, and school routines for what we were looking our students to do on this activity. All right. So this has the link that you can publish in a public way. And something that I forgot to mention is that anyone with the link, would you like the student to have them modify or view? So this is something that you should keep in mind if you don't want anyone else to make changes to your work.
Hi guys, now for activity number 3, we have the wall newspaper where you're gonna go over to Genially, all right? And there will be 3 specific topics that will be my typical day, healthy habits, school routines. What you're gonna do for each section, you're gonna write a short note about 2 to 3 sentences in a simple present tense. You can include images that match your sentences and make sure that your sentence use verbs in the simple present tense. Okay, to go to Genially, I have included, as previously, the link into the Word. So you can click on that and go directly over to Genially. Let's open the tab of Genially. It's loading. And for the newspaper, you will see that there are different templates. You can use the one of your choice. I have chosen, you see search for murals. You put murals here. It will take you and you can use any of these different templates. I am going to go with this one that I'm already working on. So I click on it and it says use this template. It usually takes its sweet time before it opens, like loading the page. And then you will see here that I have been working on it a little bit because I have it open also in here, right? As I have been working and modifying it. English in action, my typical day, healthy habits, school routines. And I'm adding the sentences right here below. All right. So we can make it a little bit bigger so you can see. I wake up at 6 a.m. every morning. I brush my teeth before breakfast. I walk to school after eating, and the pictures should match each one of your pictures and sentences. Healthy habits, school routines. And then, in order to publish that, you go over to share. You can download it. You can copy the link. Make sure that you always have chosen the public link and then share. You copy the link where it says here, copy link, as you have it here, and with this link copied, you put it on a template where you have already your presentation page, and that's it. Thank you. Bye bye. Okay, guys, so now we are on activity 3, which is also individual. The score is about 20%. We have a numerical scale. And the tool that we are going to be using is Genially. What's going to happen next? Well, in our classification, we're going to do a wall newspaper, like those murals that you used to do in high school, sticking on a wall, notes and things that you were going to celebrate or you wanted people to know. So for this activity, the name is English in Action. How to do it? Go to Genially, log in, or register. As before, the link is already attached on the instructions. So if you click on it, it will show up and it will take you to where you need to go. Then choose a template, create a thematic wall newspaper with the following sections. What are the sections? There are 3 sections: my typical day, healthy habits, school routines. Now, for each section, write a short note about 2 to 3 sentences in a simple present tense. Include images that match your sentences and make sure that your sentences, as we are having this topic or theme, in the simple present tense. Okay, guys. So just to take you there, we're going to go and move over to Genially by clicking on the link. So for you to have a good view, I'm already logged in and the link will take you directly to the options or the template for murals. You can choose any one which is free. And in this case, if you look below, if you see that it says premium, they have a cost. So anyone that doesn't have the star or the golden star is free to use. For example, I like this one because it seems a bit interactive. Use this template. It's loading. Let's wait just for a little bit. And as you can see, you can change everything within. You can take away things if you do not need it and you can replace it. For example, our topic is, as we already know, English in Action and the sections. So we're going to take the name English in Action, right? We're going to edit our information here. And you can see taking away everything that you do not need and have it just like this. For the sections, we have 3. My typical day, so you can replace, make it wider, make it beautiful, change the colors. Anything that you need to do, you can even stretch this color over here to make it a little bit wider and put the name on top of it or make it a little bit small and make it smaller if needed. All right, and the sentences that goes below that are about 2 to 3, you can make it in simple present tense. All right. So as you already know, the picture should match your sentence, and you keep adding to it. So healthy habits could be the next section, and the school routines. All of this in one bit. Thank you guys. Bye bye.
So now we're gonna go and move in our next tool, which is Canva, and is our fourth activity, and is one of our most favorite ones because Canva has those changes that just as now I'm using Canva to record this video, but we're gonna use it for our next activity, which is our fourth classification, and the activity name is called infography, the simple present. The methodology will be in group of two, so will be individual and collaborative. And they will go into Canva, they will search the bar, looking for the template infographic, they will select that template, customize it, and then as the instructions below, they will do so. All right. So how it will look like, the simple present tense, that's what we're looking for our students to do by searching this application. All right, so
Hi guys, for our last activity, which also is individual and collaborative, you guys will be adding some information here where the tool will be Canva and it's about 20% or 30% in this case. So we have the instructions, which is the elaboration of a graphic material, and it's about infographic, the simple present tense. As mentioned, will be individual, but you will collaborate on one. You can get in teams of two and go to Canva, log in or sign in, search in the bar, infographic, select the template, the one that you like the most. As you know, all of these templates have already the link added, so you can go into it, as you can see. And you can create three examples for each type: affirmative, negative, and interrogative sentences. About three of them per criteria. For example, affirmative, she plays soccer. Negative, he doesn't like coffee. And interrogative will be, do they study English? Those will be examples. You can include verbs like play, eat, go, read, work, etc. for the sentences that you will be creating, and so much more. Don't get limited. All right. And at last, you click download and choose the picture. Now we're going to move over to Canva. So I'm going to click on it. You go to Canva. The link is already there. As you can see, I have added the link for you to see the example that I have created. However, you can make your own example. You go open Canva and on the search here, you type infographic. We make sure that you're under templates, and you will see so many examples that could be options for you to create your infography. So many colorful ones. As you know, the one with the crown, the golden crown, are the ones that you need to pay for, but there are so many examples that are free of charge, like this one, for example. You click customize this template and you start filling it, and that's it. You can change the title, the subtitles, add the information that will be in this case of sentences, and you're set. Have a good night. I hope you have enjoyed the entire sections.
so thank you so much for being part of our journey. And once again, I hope that you have enjoyed with our teacher, Rachel. Bye bye.